Up. Come on. I don't know. Well. Alright. Twitch is up. How about YouTube? Yay! YouTube is working. Okay. Give me a sec here. Fetch something real quick. Okay. Okay, well, technical difficulties. I love them. Alright, so I can at least get Twitch available to me. I'll deal with YouTube later. Okay, looks like everything is working. We are in fact live. Close that finally. Alright, now you can see from Dad's studio there, we've got a building to make. We're working on, come on, that. Whoop. We're working on this first building, and it just zoomed out a lot. Oh, I hate it when they do that to me. Yeah, we were kind of working on these two buildings together, but not really. And you can see from the slideshow, there is a new render in there to help us out. Because the building next to this, well, we've pretty much finished. I'm waiting for the new update to do further decorating in there, but I got the rough stuff in there, basically. Oh, come on. What is going on, Twitch? I go to my own channel to get the darn thing up. There it is. There we go. Hey! There we go. Whoops. Hey! There we go. Hey! Sorry about that. Darn sound. Okay. Looks like Stream Elements is working. That's a good thing. Okay. So we're kind of working on these two buildings together. I'll be 8 and 9 for this area. Yeah. This one we're thinking might be a bank. Now, I've been ignoring sidewall detailing in favor of interior detailing. You can see below me there's some rough detailing going on. I'm going to grab my controller because mouse controls are kind of funky for me. I'm not thrilled with them. But you can see, yeah, we've got some work ahead of us. And I fixed it so that the people working in this bank can't escape from the front here, basically, or can't get in from the front. They have to go in through the back door. Which I thought was kind of an interesting idea, but I know it's probably bad for security or something. I also thought, well, we need a little counter for, like, signing checks and stuff. You know, banking stuff. So we're going to have ourselves a little fun. Do that. There's our little counter. And I thought for fun, We do this. Give them a nice granite counter. Make it. It kind of looks like marble in a way. We're not going to keep the nether wart block, or whatever they want to call it. We're going to do this. We're going to just start filling in detailing along here, I think. This is going to be trickier. I might use end rods and chains maybe to make it look right. So this out of my hotbar. Let's see, where are they? There's end rod. They're junk. Now, if we do end rod here, chain, chain, and I wish that connected. It does not. It's a little annoying. That. This is why these blocks are helpful. I suppose I could use frog lights instead. I don't know. I don't know. Might be an interesting idea. We'll see in a minute or two here how it looks. Yeah, maybe frog light would be better. Let's see. Pearlescent. Yeah, that actually looks a good deal better. It provides a solid corner block for these chains to connect to, I think. Less confusion, I think. Don't too tall. Let's see how that turns out. Yeah, I think that works better. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, this looks much better. Whoops, that's right. Okay. This looks much better. Much better. Okay. Do like offices or something over there too. I do chains too tall? No, I think that'll just make it too confusing. Yeah, these add a little bit more light and fix a couple things. Let's see. We did that. That's kind of a nice pattern, I thought. Yeah, I think a safe bet is to just break up the room. I have little offices for like uh, opening new accounts and stuff, right? I think that's the case for this. Go. That looks much better. Um, hmm. Hmm. Okay, switching over to our DAS. Let's see here. Before anybody makes a fuss, this building is the set is very much bought and paid. They did not put interiors in these. I'm having to make it up as I go. Oh, that's like detailing is going to need some work. All right. Well, five, so 5 by 5 would probably be good. 4, 5, like so. I kind of like this pattern of blocks. I'm actually excited to use it. It's a lot of fun. Or, pardon me. What I would do, pop those and have an opening here. We don't want to have that open to the public or anything. So no outside windows. Okay. 1, 2, 6. Pattern. There we go. Have these little offices for opening bank accounts back here. Kind of liking the polished granite there. It does look good. Little 5 by 5 rooms. They're perfect for a little office. Oh yes. I'm liking how this is turning out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, this looks good. I'm allowed to be happy with my results. Definitely going to light this place up a lot better. Ah, that's going to have to be a doorway. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Bugs. An annoying bug buzzing my face. Anything to be a nuisance, huh? Okay. Oh, this looks so nice. This could be a more private office, I think. This will probably end up being like walls or something. I don't know. I'm probably not going to decorate back here too much. This is like the main focus. Pop those out. Yeah, that looks so much better. Alright. Looking at our building, we probably need a ceiling here. Oh, I forgot. Okay. Oh, that. That in place. That and that. There's our other check counter. Oh, this looks so good. I'm quite happy with how it's turning out. Yes. Okay. Well, let's see here. Has anybody been in chat? Hmm. Oh well. Okay. We need a ceiling. Hmm. A little too low. Have a look at our DAS model here. It's going to be laggy because there's a lot going on with the computer and stuff. Let's see here. The transparency of the previews can. I don't know what's what. And do more reviews. Another look. Oh. Oh, I had things totally wrong. At least on the outside front here. I need to fix some things. Okay. Okay. This is swirly. Okay, this is wrong. Got it. Okay, this is totally wrong. Darn it. I thought I was getting a cool design out of that, but nope. Looking at the render again. It was the transparency fooling me. Darn it. Okay, well, at least that fixes this. This is wrong. Okay, so this wall is a screw up. It was the transparency of the preview messing with me. Okay, let's fix this. That actually simplifies things a bit. Huh. But it messes with these walls. Okay. Oh, brother. My inventory's a mess. Let's get rid of the blocks I'm not using. How can I use the quartz pillar? Not using pale moss. Bricks. Another word I used for planning. I'm not going to use that. Not going to use that. Wait. I've already used the chain. Use the fork light or something. I'm using that. We used that. We did use that. Alright, that clears things up a little bit. I'm not going to use the mangrove right now. Okay. One, two, three, 5. Okay. There we go. We'll just fix that part later. 2, 3, 4, 5. I've done 6, isn't it? Oops. I just did it. 1, 2. Oops. Okay, we'll undo and undo. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Oh, come on. Just like something else elsewhere. Fine. Alright, you come here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8. That. There. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 by 5 room. I have to move the doorway, but that's okay. Now you want to select it. 5 is in line with the doorway, of course. We'll just fix it. One, two. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Hold it. Yeah, that's 5. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 5. It's going to be on 6. And covers the light. Well, I knew it would happen to one or the other of these. Alright, this will just be internal offices then. Bank manager or something. Alright. That. These should be easy enough. Redo these doorways. Big whoop. Go. Oh no, that's at 4. Shoot. Alright, fine. I just undo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right? Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's on 6. Nope. Nope, it's not. That puts it on 4. Okay. That puts it on 5. Right. Oh boy. Okay, this needs to be. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Okay, I'm gonna do this right here. Come here. Cut. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right. Right here. Yes, right there. That doorway. Okay, I can just leave this one as is. It can be a backup or something. go. Oh, that looks good. Okay. Okay, that needs to be moved. Alright. Back that. That. Cars there, because people like to open bank accounts. We want a little hallway here too. Yeah. Well, actually, no. This is like administrative stuff back here. Is quartz pillar. 5 for our doorway. Hallway. Quartz 9. 6. Granite there. That is such a nice design. I like it. Hmm. I'll make this like a little utility closet or something. Yep, that should do the trick. You know what? I think I'll swap this out for the chisel tough pattern. I like it. Grab this. This looks pretty good, I think. And we'll just do right here. Good. Okay. Four on each side. 5. Yes. Okay. Granite up. Help guide the rest of the wall. I like polished granite. Color going. really want a decent looking ceiling. I think this is looking pretty good. Kind of breaking this one up into different rooms, which is nice. Less overwhelming, I think. Okay. I think this is looking pretty good. Administrative offices back here or something silly like that. There we go. Ah, hmm. That is not gonna work. Um, wasn't that big a problem. Interesting. Let's just see. What kind of ceiling do we want to put into this place? For now, I want to just hold up these walls. Okay. Okay. We're making good progress today, I think. I'm hoping this turns out good. Believable. Okay, that fixes that. I'm not like, I don't know if I'm going to decorate that. Definitely, if I move that wall back by one, I wouldn't be worrying about that opening. Not a bad plan. Let's see if we can shift this. There. Out by one. According to the pattern that we're using. There. Doorways there. Still need access in there. Maybe a roundabout access would be better. Okay, we need a ceiling. Keeping in our motif. Keeping with our theme, so to speak, for colors. What about just tough? Tough slab. Tough. And maybe the frog lights. One more line of smooth quartz on top here. And then we just do a normal tough for our ceiling. That could be an interesting ceiling. Okay. More quartz pillar. It's going to need to be built up. This needs to be finished. Full wall. No, that looks right. Okay. We might get away with a chandelier in here, but I have a funny feeling it's not going to be workable. I think it'll be too big. Ceiling's not quite high enough. Definitely going to want to put a different floor, something different for the floor for the second floor, I think. Also, I don't know what we're going to do for that back room. Maybe just put in like a vault or something. I don't know. Okay. So if we want light, break these out where our walls are for the time being. Messing with the pattern for the walls. These are going to be like administrative offices or something, I think. Hmm. Creating light, but it's not enough. We'll have to come back in and decorate that a little further. Hmm. Just for now, we're not going to fill in above our walls. Find where we want to put the lights more easily. It'd be silly to put white lights in the walls, right? I think so. Fill that in all the way. Yeah, okay, I believe that. Desk lamp, it's made with like a end rod. I speak. Probably work. Alright. I know I'm not talking a lot. I'm sorry. I do need to concentrate. Make this look good. Once we get these ceiling lights in, I'm going to fill in on top of the walls because well, that takes care of that. At least we'll have walls and ceilings in place here. I really, really, really look forward to the new update, though. There we go. Here. A door there. Yeah. We have back offices here. We have front access there. Yeah. Okay. Closet there. Oh, wait, cleaning supplies. Okay. Let's see here. I want to continue the pillars up. I'm going to have them sit like that. That in. Now that I've got the lights in place, I want to fill in for the walls. Um, yeah, it's a mess on that ceiling. Whoops. Okay. No, I didn't. Okay. That. No. Perform a magic trick back here. Fill things in. Make them look nice. Where is it? You go all the way back over here to you until you fill that in. Man, I love doing that. Alright, I gotta do the same thing over here. Create a bunch of L shapes here. Fill these in easily. A lot less of a bother than doing this manually. Which, frankly, we did just do, but you saw how time consuming that was. That much faster. Just use a fill tool. Just filling this all in. It should be a huge problem. Just use our fill tool. That corner, we grab this corner and fill in. Now we can take our frog lights and fill in the gaps. This one's bigger. Okay. Yeah, we need to work on that. Oof. I have an idea. Or, okay. And we just get a little cheaty. Use this to make it that much easier to deal with. I think we will. And we'll just have ourselves evenly spaced frog legs to play with. Keep track of our copy paste. Good to go. Go. Yeah. Okay. Well, that gets the front room done. Just grab this corner. See if we can paste things in a decent way over here. Come on. Yeah, paste this way. And get this neatly done pretty quick. Okay. Oops. We don't have to hand place all this. Have it ready to go. You gotta love it when you can use oops, copy paste. And not to mention undo. Undo is such a wonderful thing. About finish this floor off. Now the fun part is setting up like second and third floor offices. I know there's going to be a second and third floor in this. It's the way this building is modeled. Most of them have had a second and third floor, though, which has not been all that helpful, honestly. It makes these shops huge. Okay, that is a start. Where did I put that near the doorway? Okay, well, I guess it's for symmetrical purposes. Oh, yeah. Not as bright as a bank could be, so maybe what I should do is break this up a little further. It is about here that it gets dark. Not bad. Come on. Just where I tell you to. That certainly looks a lot brighter. Okay, we've got our ceiling in. We've got this room pretty much decorated, so I think it's safe to put the slabs in place. At least in some of this area. Okay, I think pretty much this entire main room settled. Now, just for sake of lighting, grab our end rod. That. That is not what I wanted. Got that. Okay. I admit it. I'm quiet a lot. I'm sorry. Okay, there we go. Let's see. We can mess around with like glass panes in here. Or maybe I should do that. The glass won't connect to the end rods, which is annoying. It just makes the glass look weird. Okay. This, like safety glass for our tellers back here. Not there. I really don't like glass panes. Such a small hitbox, it's not even funny. They're a pain to work with. Okay, I think we're getting pretty good detailing going on here. I don't know exactly. There, that ought to do some good. Hmm. Some of this out of the way. That, that, that. Do a couple of seats there. Yep, nice and brightly lit. Perfect. Glass pane there. Kind of look in and see what's going on. And we'll just rinse, lather, repeat a couple places here. These right this second. Do that. Nice and brightly lit and all that good stuff. I need out this doorway. Okay. Window there. We'll put in doors in a few minutes here. This one's very dark. Alright. Just kind of standardize these little offices. Good place for opening an account. have to build these first. This, there, this sounds right. Done this correctly. I have. It was pretty bright in here. Okay. Yeah, this is still bright enough. Okay, I'm gonna ignore this room. We need doors. Hmm. Go with levers. Will it work? Okay, that will help anyway. Alright. You in the hot bar right this second. Do you need another type of door? What would be a fun one to have? In here, I think the copper might work. It's kind of close to the granite color. Ah, sometimes am I gonna fall in a hole? Just fill these in. Otherwise, they're gonna drive me crazy. Oh, alright, that's it. There. I'm going to declare this bottom floor done, but I am going to have to put in like stairs or something. I think what I'm going to end up doing, because there's a lot of windows on these sidewalls and stuff, is improvising like a false wall here or something. making like a vault in the middle of the room here. So what I need to do is pick out an effective place to put stairs. Going to the second floor, well, it's kind of a must if I'm going to have a second floor. So we just want to make a simple staircase back here, I think. Let's do simple polished granite. Actually, I think it's going to be too close. That. Definitely gonna have to be like a floor here before I go to, well, the next floor. We did the chiseled stuff there, but this is not gonna be like public access. Maybe something simpler. Hmm. Honestly, I think the polished granite would be best. This would just be a non-public access floor. I think this will be a non-public access floor. And so, wouldn't need to worry about looking really fancy or anything. Simple polished granite will probably do the trick nicely. Yeah, I think that'll work. And we'll just use our tools to help with filling in the gap. Just create a perimeter of the polished granite here. I think this will help. Alright, enough of this way. Fly here. A little bit faster. You can clearly see there's a model we're basing this off of, which will be helpful. Okay, I'm going to grab that and start filling in the gaps. Come on. This will make it much easier to deal with this area. Just gonna poof away the messiness of that ceiling. You see all the lights and stuff there. And poof. Yes, confirm. And there we go. We now have a solid floor for the second floor. Now, we need to work on the outside detailing. I do have one crazy idea. Where are they? I never find what I need when I need it. There it is. This one. I'm seeing some brown details. A couple of the windows here. Really this one. Let's see if that helps. Do that. I want to make this building look as good as it can, while being reasonably accurate, I'd say. Okay. We're going to divide all this up by 3. Oof. Like this pillar is repeated over here. And that's going to be awkward. Hmm. I think what we're going to do is we're going to do that. Just take this up. So. This is kind of awkward. This still leaves the problem of dividing this all up by 3. Want that and that. 1, 2, 12, 13, 14, 15, 22. Why did it have to be 22? Hmm. 23. Get a calculator. Ha ha ha. 7. Very well. We'll try that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. That. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. What do you know? It actually worked. Do 3 windows. 7 wide. Try doing that. Fix the shape of the building there. Yeah, that'll be much better. Okay. So this is gonna be like crazy tall. Oh geez. Hmm. Oh boy. I definitely made that bottom floor too short. Eh. That means I'm gonna have to fix that. But I could go for a slightly better scale, but no, I think this one's as tall as the one next door, and that's tall. Alright, let's add this. How tall is tall? Probably around. Oof. Okay. And that's gonna be a pain. I knew I should have done the full front facade first. Third floor, like right there. Oof. Okay. I see it is like an arch. Like so. Hmm. I might get away with it anyway, I think. It's gonna feel kind of short, but I'm not about to fight it right this minute. One more. Not there. There. Oh, it's not gonna mess with the. It's gonna mess. It is so gonna mess. Okay, making a mess. We're gonna make this work by hook or by crook. It looks like by hook. Alright, fine. Fine. We got it to work. Alright. We're gonna make this work. I'm not about to fuss with that bottom floor again. This second floor is not really going to be public access too much, so there we go. Okay. We're going to make this work. One way or another, we're going to make things look good. Make it work. That all the way over here. Yeah. Gonna meet up. Maybe. Yes. Okay. Yeah. These buildings are just so much bigger than planned. But to get the details in, I don't have any other way to build them. I guess to do the detailing I want, I have to make them big. I mean, if anybody else has a better idea, please let me know in the comments or join the Discord and let me know there. I'm learning. I admit that. If you're gonna try to help me figure this out, be polite. I will be the first to say I'm still learning and I don't need rude comments or insults. Those aren't helpful anyway. Don't be rude. Don't go ham on me with the insults or anything like that. I just want to try and learn. If you've got better ideas, a polite comment would help. I have a feeling I may come back to this in a while or in a few years or something and say, what the heck was I thinking? But at the very least, I can make this quick. A non-public access floor. Not too worried about detailing, I think. It's not a store, it's a bank. Okay, stop that game. Random lagging the wrong thing into my hand. And you're not finishing the selection I make either. I may skip the side detailing for now. I don't know. At the very least, front detailing needs to be done. Work. Alright. There we go. And there. I gotta divide that in half? Ugh. 11, huh? 11. Here. 10, 11. Well, you know. Alright. This. Just finish off this front slot. Make this itself for us. Come on. Okay. Not there. That's not too shabby. Okay. Okay. Going right along here. Make our selection and fill this in much more easily. Okay. Let's see. Oof. Okay. There we go. Oof. That is going to be a busy one. Alright, let's just go out this way. Close that. And take a good look at it. Oh, I missed the arch on the other side there. But I think it looks okay. A little off balance, but not horrible. Now the hard part is going to be getting its neighbor building to behave properly. So let's get that archway in place. Right, 3 in the middle. All right. This one. Don't tell me it's this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4. It is. Ugh. All right, we'll have to improvise. Okay. Go. Top window here is definitely not lined by this. So this there. Not bad. Ugh, it could be better, I suppose. But you know what? I'm still happy with it. You know what? I'm gonna just do solid wall along here for now. I may come back and detail it. I'm feeling lazy today. This just saves some time and headache. Having these walls already in place, ready to go when I am willing to try and detail them. Alright, there we go. Looking at our model again. I have a funny feeling our roof transparency is so annoying. I fix that? No. I can't see the roof properly in this. As you can see from the model, it's hollow. It's empty. I'm making up these interiors. Darn it. I can't see the roof. Okay, well, we'll just have to improvise for now. Actually, I want to do a little more adjusting here. What are you? I found it. Time selection anyway. Okay. Alright. No. Stop that. It's a one block white selection, correct? Oh, I'm just groaning this. Well, I do have undo as an option, so it's something. Try that again. Okay, it is one line. Alright. There. I know it's a big old box, but yeah, most buildings are in fact boxes, basically. Close this. Take another look at this thing. Yeah, that looks pretty good though. Its neighbor, well, we're gonna have to do some work maybe to get that to work out. Yeah, okay. This is actually in the way. There, that fixes that. Okay. For the time being, I think I want to declare this one done. Just because I want to get on with other buildings. And, you know, there's a lot to do. Now, okay, the fact that I can take my time and do this, it's going to take years to build this world up. But, wow, for today, I'm tired of doing this interior. So, if you've enjoyed what you saw, please leave a like and subscribe. Follow if you're on Twitch. Turn on the notifications. And I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.